Nobody likes paying council tax, but what happens when you've missed a few payments? Or maybe you feel you're owed money because you've paid too much. Today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people are wondering about, and that's whether councils can backdate council tax, and if so, how far back can they go? Your council tax contributes towards things like the fire service, health and social care, bin emptying services, sewerage works, schools, road maintenance, and more. Every property is placed in a council tax band based on the size of the property and nearby amenities, each band dictating how much needs to be paid. For example, the rates you pay in London can be higher due to nearby services. Nearly every person living in a UK property, unless you're a full-time student, must contribute. But what happens if you can't pay your council tax? If you fail to make a full payment on your council tax bill, the council will automatically write to your address and request the payment within 7 days of the date of the letter. If you are a person named on the council tax bill, you will be responsible for the payment. If after those 7 days the council does not receive your payment, they will make a further request and may even request a full year's council tax to be paid immediately. This is a good reason to aim to repay the missed repayment within those 7 days. People on low income can agree to a repayment agreement that doesn't cause them hardship. Now let's get to the question at hand. Can a council backdate council tax? The answer is yes, they can. Councils can backdate your council tax bill if you have not been paying enough due to a wrongful reduction claim, or give you money back if you should have been claiming a reduction. If you've been paying your council tax in full but were eligible to receive a discount for reasons such as your age, being under 18 for instance, disabilities, or receiving a state benefit like pension credit, your council tax can be backdated and you will be owed a refund. You might have credit in the hundreds or thousands of pounds that you're owed back. But if you have received a council tax refund wrongfully, maybe your circumstances changed, the council can claw the underpayment back. For this reason, it's always best to inform your local authority if your circumstances or your income changes, or those underpayments will catch up with you. But how far back can council tax be recovered? If you've been claiming a council tax reduction in error, the council can recover all of the underpayments on your account. If you want to claim a refund on overpayments, you can backdate them as far back as 1993, when council tax was first introduced. However, you will need to provide good evidence of why you never made a council tax reduction claim in the first place. But here's the catch. The length of time local authorities can chase you for council tax arrears depends on where you live. For some people, it is 6 years, and for others, it can be as long as 20 years. In England and Wales, council tax debts are covered within statute-barred law. This is a law that states debts cannot be recovered after 6 years from your last debt repayment or acknowledgement of the debt. It's a way to put a time limit on debts and prevent the courts from becoming overwhelmed with older debt claims. In Scotland, the statute-barred rule is slightly shorter at 5 years. However, council tax debt in Scotland is excluded from statute-barred law, meaning the length of time you can be chased by councils in Scotland is 20 years. What can you do if paying your council tax debt is becoming too difficult? Firstly, it's important to call your council and explain your situation. Don't try and hide from the problem because it will only make things worse. The council may be able to make adjustments or agree to repayment plans so that your debt doesn't escalate. If you're struggling with multiple types of debt, then there are a number of options available here in the UK. Some are free to use and others will include fees, and each will have their own pros and cons. If you want to learn more about the solutions available, then we've created a really great form that you might be interested in checking out. Click the link in the description to get started and answer a few multiple choice questions like the total amount of your debt, how many people you owe, and your living situation, and we'll connect you with one of our trusted partners so you can find out more and take steps towards improving your financial situation.